guys? It's your girl Gina, J&G Family Life, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel, you guys. Today, we are going to talk about 2020 Homeschool Reflections and what's next for this year. So, let's talk about it. Okay, you guys, so I told you that I was going to do a video every week. This is our first video of the year. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! And I got some notes. Okay, y'all gonna talk fast, so it look long, but we should be able to flow through it, right? All right, preschool. Y'all know Janaya is 4, so she's in pre-K 4. She did a Becca 4, and let's just talk about last year, kind of where we ended with her. So she finished the ABC 1, 2, 3 K4 Becca book. Done. It's got 170 lessons in it. We are literally on day 90, I think 3 or 94 in our school year. And Janaya literally was just going through each page, just doing them. She already know how to blend, so we would do the blend letters that's included in the book. And let me finish. Let me correct myself. 2 pages at the end of the book, she kind of guessed, because they talk about long vowels. When they introduce long vowels, the last like 2 or 3 pages of the book, she was clueless, because I haven't taught her how to do long vowels yet. We still doing CBC words and kind of, just getting her more foundational on that. So, but that's done. The JDA math book, that's for 2 to 4-year-olds, done. She did them both like literally parallel. She was just like next drawer, next workbox, just going down them, okay? She can now put together a 48-piece puzzle without help, like legit can do it by herself. I'm like super impressed by that. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell you how she thinks. She goes fast, you teach her something, and she just picks it up really, really fast. So she can read, like I said, CBC words, and so she's doing the Becca K4 books as well as the Bob books. And her speech therapy is going great. See, that was easy. Boom, right? Now, this is the child that the doctor said wasn't gonna be able to make certain sounds and wasn't gonna be able to be a slow learner and all because she was born with Pierre Robin Syndrome, and she also had Cleft Palate, which most kids, only I think 5 or 6 kids a year get both. So she was a special case, and I'm not gonna go into all that. But yes, what's next for Naya this year? So this year, because we still in her K4 year, right? She's gonna start learning how to do touch point math. She's gonna learn, we're gonna work more on her handwriting, but Naya wants to learn cursive because that's what Jaden is doing, cursive. So I'm like, okay. Can we get to letter Z first? Look, but she wants to learn cursive, so we're just gonna probably do the regular plus cursive parallel to each other. We'll see how it goes. She has to start learning her long vowel, silent E, things like that, and bigger puzzles. I'm like, look, if you can do 48-piece puzzle, let's see if you can do 100. I mean, I don't know, So, so that's what we're going to be doing with Janaya, and things like that. So that's Janaya. Janaya also is going to be doing, because I started working, you guys. So that's a whole nother video, because videos get long. I started rambling. I started working. I'm working at home for myself. So I'm an entrepreneur. I started a sticker shop. Y'all know I was already doing dance classes anyway. But now I started a sticker shop on the dance side. So if you want to see that, I'll hit the link below so you can see what I'm doing on this side. But that's something separate. But because of that, I'm going to have to change the whole flow, the whole schedule, the whole everything with homeschool. So if you want to know how I'm being a working mom now, a work at home mom, plus homeschooling, yeah. Still working the kinks out on that one. First grade. Jaden is 5 and he is in first grade. He'll be 6 next year though. I mean next month. I said next year. He'll be 6 next month. So Yes. So let's see. Jaden, he does a Becca 1. And the math is an excellent program. Like somebody asked me what was my thoughts on Becca, first grade Becca. And the math is, the whole program is the bomb, to be quite honest. Like, it is. But because it's created for a classroom setting, you have to tweak it to work for your one child or your 2 kids or whatever. So they do a lot of extra stuff that your kid don't need to do because they're in school, right? Like, you just get to the point and you keep it moving with your kids. So the math is excellent. The spelling I love because it breaks down ways to spell words I've never heard before. I have to give you an example, but I can't think of them right now. But if you want to know more what I mean, if you like, especially if your kid going to the first grade next year, and you want to think about, Becca, what am I talking about, just let me know in the comments. I'll make a video of it. But it's amazing. They give you the best tips for spelling. Because he was going to do spelling UC. I started doing spelling UC, you guys. I said he had both those, and I put spelling UC away, and we just up to Becca. So, but he loves spelling UC because it was easy. I was like, no. We do it this way. His electives, science, history, all those, we do them as read alouds. So literally, he watches the video. So him watching the video is his read aloud. We don't do nothing else. We don't do science projects. We don't do none of those things. We just do it as a read aloud. So he watched the video, history is done. Watch the video, community helpers is done. And that's how we do that, okay? Let's see what else. I administer his math tests, his speed drills, his final, all his tests. I administer them for him because when he does the video, the teacher with the video, she goes because it's first grade, right? He's supposed to be in kindergarten. So it's first grade, so they go a little bit faster than you would expect them to do for a kindergarten, right? They're going first grade fast, right? So, like for instance, the speed drill. I do the speed drill on my own. The speed drill is a 1-minute speed drill. I don't time him. I don't time him as far as stop at 1 minute. Because I was doing it at first and he was so discouraged because he couldn't get them all done in 1 minute. So now we do the timer where I just let the timer run. And then we try to beat the last time he had. If that makes sense, right? So if he did this speed drill in 2 minutes, okay, let's try to get 1 minute and 50 seconds on the next one. So we kind of do that, right? And still get all the answers right. Don't just fly through them. So that's kind of what I do. We don't watch the videos on test days. So if it's a test day for math, we don't watch the video. We just do the test, okay? So he's glad about that because, you know, the videos. Woo. Okay, so the Workbox system. The Workbox system it works great. But it worked great last year. You know, you never know what's going to happen with your kids, right? This year, it slowed him down, you guys. I don't know. The Workbox system slowed him down. Every time he had to get out of his seat, it took him 5 minutes, 10 minutes to get back in his seat to start the next subject. I'm like, you know what? If you got 7 subjects to do and you taking 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes to get the book or put the book, the last subject away, get the new subject, want to run around the table for a second, stretch your legs, talk to Janiyah. I'm like, you're having a whole little break session in between these subjects, bruh. So if you're doing 10 minutes, you're gonna hook a whole hour of wasted time. And then he was upset when school was over at 1:30 or when everybody else was done and he wasn't done yet. So how do we stop the distraction? So what I did was I said forget it. I took all the workbooks out of the drawers, stacked them on a table, put them on the right pages of each one. I said, you do the worksheet, take the book, put it on the floor. Do the worksheet, take the book. This way he ain't got to get out the seat, right? It worked for a minute. The problem was stacking them on the floor, he would start playing with his feet, kicking them. I mean, he's 5. Let's remember how old my first grader is. He just be sitting there. I'm like, So, I had to do another change, you guys. So, the next change I did was I just said, forget it. I had to go back to the folder system, y'all. I had to. So, I started, and y'all know I spiralized my books. So, here I am, ripping pages folder. He loves it. You have to find what works. I thought it was gonna work for him, but it did not. He loves the little workbox. The little folder, because it's a 2-pocket folder, y'all. So simple. 2-pocket folder. On the left side of the folder, it says to do. On the right side of the folder, it says done. He pulls the sheet out. He does the worksheet. He puts it on the done section, right? Now, my only problem with that is, this is why I say use the three-prong system, which I think I'm going to end up doing that. I just thought about what I told y'all before. I think I'm going to do it because he will start looking at how many pages he got left. He'll start rambling through the pages on the to-do side. I only got 1, 2, 3. While you counting sheets, you could be working. I need you to execute. Yeah, I talk to my 5-year-old like that. Come on, Jaden. I need you to execute, boo. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it going, okay? I'm not gonna stop playing unless it's up time to play, right? So that is Jaden, okay? Now, what's next for Jaden? He struggles with money, so I'm gonna work with him with money, working on that. And I didn't realize I dropped this ball, y'all, until it just came to me. My son is turning 6 next month, and he don't know how to tie a shoe. What? Ball dropped. How did that get? What that ball? Can somebody find that ball? Oh my! He should have been know how to do that. So, prayerfully before he turns 6. I'll be working with him, teaching him how to tie a shoe. Do y'all want a video on that? On how I'm going to teach my son how to tie a shoe? Because I haven't really figured it out yet. But I will. And I'm going to pray. To say, by God's grace, he going to have it ready. He going to have it done. We got less than a month. His birthday February 5th, y'all. Today the 6th. Today is January 6th. So, yes, I'm doing this video today. I'm going to drop it today. So, there we go. Okay. So, yeah, so that's Jaden, okay? There's a lot more to Jaden, but I don't want the video to be super, super long because I'm covering 3 kids, right? Last child, 7th grade, is Xavier's in 7th grade. What's going on with him? The EIW, which is Essentials in Writing scoring system. The scoring system is amazing. I'm not a writing major. I don't know grammar that good, all this stuff. So I paid for the extra service for us to be able to submit his assignments, and then they tell him what he did good in and what he can fix. So he's currently at a B+ with that. So I absolutely love it. Teaching textbooks, it's always been amazing. We'll never leave teaching textbooks. I can't wait till Jaden is in 3rd grade so he can do teaching textbooks, because I absolutely love it. Plus, teaching textbooks have a tutor. You may not know that. You can call teaching textbooks and it will have a tutor call back and tutor your child. What? Game changer. Love it. He is now reading on grade level. Yes! Ain't homeschool a joy? You can catch your kids up when the public school system fail you. You better do it, mamas. Come on. All right. And then his planner that I made for him, you guys, love that planner. That planner works so good. Oh my God. Right now we're doing reverse planning. So he's writing in his planner what he's done, and then he check marks it when he's finished. And then I go and initial it and say, yep, let me check it. Yep, let me check it. That little mom column is a game changer, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm actually thinking about creating. Somebody asked if they could buy one from me. I'm thinking about making those and selling them for this upcoming school year. So if your child need a planner, a school planner, and I can make some different covers and stuff, let me know if you want to buy that planner, because that planner is the bomb. I'm telling you. Woo. Okay, it's been working for us very, very good. Mystery and history is done. We did 1 semester of history. We're going to be doing 1 semester of science. So his full year, first volume 1 of mystery history is done. He's done both semester tests. I am grading them. I haven't finished grading. I graded the one. I'm got to grade the other one. But he's doing excellent in that. So we're starting science this full semester. He likes that. I like it because we ain't got to go history, science. We just do history for one semester, science for another semester, and we getting all of it in the same year. So it ain't like, it ain't getting done. Okay. Whatever works for you. Whatever floats your boat. What's next for him? He still has that grind, y'all. My son still has that grind. He wants to get up at 6 in the morning. He wants to go to bed late. He wants to go back to school, like after he eat and all that, so he can get his work done for the week. He likes to treat his work for the week like, you remember like in elementary when you go to school, your teacher will send you home that packet, like, here's your packet for the week. We don't care when you get it done, just bring it back, turn it in. That's kind of like his concept, like in his head. He wants to get all his work done, boom, 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 so it'll relieve him for the rest of the school week. We already don't have school on Fridays, y'all, not official like curriculum school. So he trying to get his school done by Wednesday. I'm like, okay, I see you. So he still got that grind. He want to put them extra hours in. So I'm like, okay, long as you get them good grades, don't play with me. Don't play with me. As long as them grades is lined up, I'm good with it. Okay, all right. So what's new for this year? This year, like I said, he's gonna be doing science this year, and he's doing science in the beginning because we dropped the ball on it last year, so we're gonna do a repeat, okay? Because we only got so many science lessons in last year, but this year I bought the project kits so that he can do the projects independently. Okay, I brought the kit, so it has all of the major stuff that goes with each lab or whatever they go with science. So he's gonna really enjoy that. We're gonna be adding in coding this year. He's either gonna do coding or he's gonna be doing video editing. Xavier wants to start him a YouTube channel, and so I may just have video editing as part of his class if he wants to do that. So I'm gonna let him choose. I'll see what he wants to do. I'll let y'all know whether he wants to do coding or video editing. And then he's also writing his own short stories that he'll be working on this year with characters, and he's basing his stories off the Bible. So that's a win-win, right? So yeah, so that is it. Oh, and we really haven't done Spanish, you guys. This has been a big Spanish fail for us. We really have not done it. So I'm not sure if we're just gonna do it next year, if we're gonna jump in on it. I'm not really sure how this year is going to go, especially with me working. I'm actually in my office right now. I'm gonna have to try to give me a background for my videos. So plain white wall behind me. I'm gonna have to get fancy. But we're doing great on typing. Typing is doing amazing. They love typing. This is my 2020 reflections, you guys. I wanted to kind of give you a catch up on last year so that we can move forward on this year and you can kind of see, you won't be like, wait, what happened? Why he got that photo? I thought she was doing Workbox system and, all the changes that we kind of making. Okay, you guys, this is the end of the video. I am done. The best thing you can do for me is hit the like button, and the best thing you do for yourself is hit subscribe. That's so lame. All right, you guys. I'll catch you on the next video. Don't forget to comment below what you want to see next. Bye.